The alarm clock rings, a sound meant to start the day, to signal a fresh beginning, but for so many of us that familiar buzz or chime doesn't bring energy or hope. Instead, it's a jarring reminder that the night's rest hasn't worked its magic. The day starts not with excitement but with a heavy sigh. For many, the first feeling isn't motivation but exhaustion, a sense that you're already behind before you've even begun. The weight of tiredness presses down, making it hard to even sit up. You open your eyes, not refreshed, but weighed down by a fatigue that never left. It's as if sleep was just a brief pause in a marathon of tiredness, not a true reset. Even after a full night's sleep, getting out of bed feels like wading through mud. Every movement is slow, every thought a little foggy, as if your body and mind are still stuck in the night. This isn't just a morning problem, it lingers all day, making every task feel harder. Whether you're at work, at school, or at home, the tiredness follows you, turning simple routines into uphill battles. Coffee offers only a fleeting boost before the tiredness returns. The caffeine might help for a moment, but soon the fog settles back in, and you're left searching for another fix. You promise yourself an early night, determined that tomorrow will be different, but as you lie in bed, your mind races or your body refuses to relax, and the cycle repeats itself night after night. This persistent exhaustion is a puzzle millions face, often in silence. On crowded trains, in busy offices, and bustling streets, people move through their days with tired eyes and heavy steps, rarely speaking about how drained they feel. It affects everyone, from executives to students to parents, described as a fog, a weight, a constant hum. No one is immune, and yet it's rarely discussed openly. We blame our busy lives, our jobs, our commitments, and accept tiredness as normal. We tell ourselves it's just part of being an adult, part of modern life, and push through, day after day. But what if it's not just about sleep? What if our bodies are signaling that something's out of balance? Maybe it's not just the hours we spend in bed, but the quality of our rest, our stress, our habits, and even our environment. Maybe the real issue is that we've forgotten how to truly rest. We fill our days and nights with screens, noise, and endless to-do lists, rarely giving ourselves permission to pause and recharge. To solve this, we need to look beyond the clock and into the overlooked corners of our lives. What habits, thoughts, or environments are quietly draining us, even when we think we're resting? What are the hidden currents pulling us under? Are there stresses or worries we haven't acknowledged, or routines that keep us stuck in this cycle? Is this exhaustion a message we're missing? Could it be our body's way of asking us to slow down, to pay attention, to make a change? Let's dig deeper into why we're always so tired, and discover what it really means to rest, recover, and finally wake up feeling alive. We're told 8 hours of sleep is the magic number, but quantity isn't the same as quality. You can sleep all night and still wake up exhausted if your rest is fragmented or shallow. Sleep disorders like apnea, or even subtle anxieties, can keep your body in a state of unrest. Our bedrooms, filled with screens and distractions, disrupt the darkness and quiet we need. Light from devices suppresses melatonin, making true rest elusive. The first hidden reason for tiredness often starts in the very place we seek recovery, our beds. It's not just about how long you sleep, but how well. Before blaming your day, consider if your nights are truly restorative. The story of tiredness is more complex than it seems. After a restless night, you might wake up feeling like you've barely slept at all. Even before your day begins, your energy feels low, as if your internal battery never fully recharged. This isn't just about lack of sleep, there's another invisible force at work. We face another invisible drain: stress. It's a silent thief, quietly sapping our strength throughout the day, often without us even realizing it. It's not just the big dramatic events that wear us down. More often, it's the constant, low-level worries, the nagging thoughts about work, relationships, or the future that slowly chip away at our reserves. Our bodies are designed to handle short bursts of stress, like escaping danger or meeting a tight deadline. But the endless hum of modern life keeps us in a state of perpetual tension, never letting us fully relax. Every ping from your phone, every traffic jam, every breaking news alert keeps your mind and body on high alert. These small stressors add up, keeping your stress response switched on all day. This chronic stress burns through our energy reserves, leaving us feeling both depleted and strangely wired. Too tired to focus, but too tense to rest. Imagine revving a car engine all day long. The fuel runs out quickly, and the engine overheats. That's exactly what happens to us when stress keeps our systems running in overdrive. Even when you're sitting still, your body is burning energy as if you're running a race. Stress doesn't care if you're active or at rest. It drains you just the same. The tiredness you feel isn't just in your mind, It's a real physical response to the constant demands placed on your body and brain. We become overloaded, stuck in a kind of emergency mode with no off switch. Our bodies keep pumping out stress hormones, making it harder to recover. This state leaves us too agitated to relax, but too exhausted to act. It's a frustrating cycle, wanting to rest, but unable to truly unwind. Our nervous system is running a marathon, even when we're just sitting at our desks or lying in bed. The body can't tell the difference between real danger and daily stressors. Chronic stress is a crucial piece of the fatigue puzzle. It's often overlooked, but it's one of the main reasons so many of us feel drained day after day. In fact, mental and emotional stress can be just as draining as physical labor, sometimes even more so because it never seems to end. And often, stress leads us into another hidden cause of exhaustion: our own thoughts. The mind races, replaying worries and what-ifs, keeping us stuck in a loop of fatigue. Next, let's look at how overthinking and mental rumination keep us tired, even when our bodies are still. If stress is external, overthinking is the internal echo. Your mind replays conversations, worries about the future, and spins in endless loops. Even at rest, your brain is running at full speed, burning through energy. Overthinking is like having too many tabs open on a computer. Everything slows down. This mental churn drains your energy, leaving you frazzled and indecisive. It's not the satisfying tiredness after hard work, but a fog that clouds your mind. Decision-making becomes overwhelming, and you feel mentally full. Overthinking often peaks at night, disrupting sleep and fueling the cycle of exhaustion. The stress of the day feeds the overthinking at night, and the cycle repeats. This mental treadmill is exhausting, and it's often made worse by simple physical neglect. Next, let's see how something as basic as hydration can sabotage our energy. Amid all the mental and emotional drains, we often miss the simplest one: dehydration. Even mild dehydration can sap your energy, mood, and focus. When you're low on water, your heart works harder, and everything slows down. The fatigue you feel may just be your body struggling to function. We often mistake thirst for hunger or tiredness, reaching for snacks or coffee instead of water. Ironically, caffeine can make dehydration worse. The solution is simple: drink more water, but it's easy to forget in a busy day. Rehydrating is basic maintenance, like oil for a car engine. It won't fix everything, but it can lighten the load. Sometimes, the answer to tiredness is as simple as a glass of water. Food is our fuel, but not all fuel is equal. Processed foods and sugars give quick energy spikes, followed by crashes that leave us more tired. The modern diet often sends us on a roller coaster of highs and lows. Sugar crashes are a major cause of midday slumps and persistent fatigue. We chase quick fixes, sweets, caffeine, only to crash again. In contrast, whole foods, complex carbs, lean proteins, healthy fats, provide steady, lasting energy. Think of it as the difference between burning paper and burning a log. Balanced meals keep your energy stable, helping you avoid dramatic spikes and crashes. Our food choices are about more than weight, they're about managing energy. What you eat shapes how you feel all day. When you're tired, movement feels impossible, but inactivity is a trap. Our bodies are built for movement, not for sitting all day. Sedentary lifestyles slow metabolism, weaken muscles, and make even small tasks exhausting. The less you move, the more tired you become. A cycle that feeds itself. Exercise, even gentle movement, boosts circulation and delivers oxygen to your tissues. It strengthens your heart and releases endorphins, lifting your mood and energy. You don't need a marathon. Just break the cycle of stillness. Take the stairs, walk at lunch, stretch during work. Small acts of movement signal your body to adapt and become more efficient. Regular movement is a powerful antidote to fatigue. It's about escaping the stillness trap, not pushing yourself to extremes. Even a short walk can reset your energy. The key is consistency, not intensity. Movement is essential for reclaiming physical energy. Let's not underestimate its power. Beyond sleep, stress, and diet, our screens are a hidden source of exhaustion. The blue light from devices disrupts melatonin, making it harder to fall and stay asleep. Scrolling before bed tells your body to stay awake, reducing sleep quality. But it's not just the light. It's the endless stream of information. Every notification and alert demands attention, spreading us thin. This constant partial attention is mentally draining, fueling brain fog. We end up wired but tired, overstimulated minds, inactive bodies. Digital overload is a uniquely modern fatigue. Setting boundaries, like a digital sunset before bed, can help reclaim your energy. Managing screen time is now a necessity, not a luxury. Our tiredness isn't caused by just one thing. It's the sum of so many small, daily choices and habits that quietly drain us. Poor sleep, constant stress, overthinking, dehydration, a diet lacking in real nourishment, too much stillness, and the endless pull of digital overload all add up. Each of these factors chips away at our energy, often without us even noticing. We live in a world that demands more and more from us, and it's easy to forget that our bodies and minds have limits. Fatigue isn't a personal failing. It's a natural, human response to the pressures of modern life. Everyone feels it, no matter how strong or motivated they are. It's not a sign of weakness, but a signal that something needs attention. Instead of fighting exhaustion or blaming ourselves, we can pause and listen to what our tiredness is trying to tell us. Sometimes, it's simply asking for a break or a moment of reflection. Is it a need for better sleep, more water, movement, or boundaries? Maybe it's a sign to step away from screens, or to reconnect with what truly matters. Small, conscious choices, like reaching for water instead of soda, taking a walk instead of scrolling, or putting the phone down earlier, can make a real difference. These aren't grand gestures, but gentle shifts that add up over time. Each adjustment, no matter how minor it seems, is a step toward reclaiming your energy. It's about honoring your needs and making space for what helps you feel alive. It's not about a radical overhaul or perfection, but gentle, consistent change. Progress is built on small, sustainable steps that fit into your real life. True energy comes from a foundation of rest, nourishment, movement, and mental peace. When we care for ourselves in these ways, we create space for real vitality to return. Our exhaustion is a shared story, woven through our communities and families. But together, we can write a new ending, one where we support each other in making healthier choices and celebrate every small victory. By understanding the hidden causes of our fatigue, we can take back control, one mindful step at a time. Each day is a new opportunity to choose differently. Listen to your tiredness. It's not your enemy, but a wise guide pointing you toward what you need most. The journey to more energy is slow and patient, but every step forward matters. With time, patience, and self-compassion, change is possible. Start small, trust the process, and let each step build a foundation for lasting vitality and a brighter, more energized life.